The 2020 U.S. presidential election comes at a crucial time when there are several unresolved issues between Seoul and Washington. These include the stalled denuclearization talks with Pyongyang as well as the allies' OPCON transfer. Yoon Jung-min explains further.
The South Korean government is keeping close tabs on the U.S. presidential election as there are a series of issues in need of a resolution between Seoul and Washington. These include the Seoul defense cost-sharing negotiations, denuclearization talks with North Korea, and other issues between the allies amid the rising U.S.-China rivalry. The two countries also need to further work on the transfer of wartime operational control from Washington to Seoul. To check post-election strategies, Seoul's Vice Foreign Minister Choi Jong-kwon earlier teamed up a task force from related departments, including the North American Affairs Bureau and the North Korean Nuclear Affairs Bureau. On Tuesday, Seoul's Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa and Unification Minister Lee In-young met with ruling party lawmakers at the Foreign Affairs and Unification Committee. There, they discussed the government's post-U.S. election plan. Seoul's Defense Ministry has said it's preparing for issues involving the OPCON transfer and Seoul-Washington Defense Alliance. The Defense Ministry is also keeping a close eye on a possible military provocation from North Korea after the U.S. presidential election. Foreign Minister Kang Kyung-hwa plans to visit Washington this month when the election is over. She will be focusing on managing the issues surrounding the Korean Peninsula while there. Sources say Kang will also try to check who will be in charge of foreign affairs for the incoming U.S. administration. Also, Unification Minister Lee In-young signaled that he might travel to the U.S. after the election, apparently to add momentum to the government's push for peace on the Korean Peninsula. Beyond the issues of politics, the South Korean government is watching for possible turmoil in the U.S. after the election and is working with its U.S. embassies to protect its people living there. Yoon Jung-min, Arirang News.